गाइस, वेलकम टू अनदर स्ट्रीम। आपको स्वागत है मेरे चैनल में मिस स्वैग गेमिंग। तो आज हम लोग खेलने वाले जेंशिन इम्पैक्ट है और पहले तो मैं कमीशन क्वेस्ट से शुरू करूँगी, उसके बाद हम लोग आर्कन क्वेस्ट करेंगे। तो देखने के लिए जुड़े रहिए मेरे साथ। ओके
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
ओके, पहले हम लोग कमीशन क्वेस्ट से शुरू करते हैं। आज नेविगेशन। ओके, गड़बड़ है। मैं किसी और को किया था, जा कहीं और रही हूँ, पता नहीं। ओके, तो देखते हैं कौन परेशान कर रहा है इधर। अटैक देते हैं।
Leave it all to me.
Oh, so. Dodge this. Don't push your luck. Cool it. Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
कर रहा था भैया, दिखते हैं। हेलो, टावर स्टोरी है ना।
Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance.
Keep back.
leave no stone unturned.
Okay. अब थोड़ा तो पहले वाला कमीशन क्वेस्ट
I'll catch up.
अब कहाँ जाना है? अच्छा स्पेयर वे ऑफ ओके चलते हैं इधर। आज हम लोग पहले कमीशन क्वेस्ट खत्म करेंगे, उसके बाद हम लोग आर्कन क्वेस्ट करेंगे। तो आर्कन क्वेस्ट बहुत दिनों से पड़ा हुआ है, मैंने किया नहीं। अरे बाप रे, किचन में नहीं जाना यार, किचन जाऊंगी तो फिर से कुछ वर्ल्ड क्लोज वगैरह देखेंगे, बहुत टाइम लग जाता है इसको। मेरे को लगा बहुत दूर जाना पड़ेगा, मैं उड़ के जाने की कोशिश कर। अच्छा यहाँ का वो सीढ़ी टूट गई है। ओके नीचे है।
Take a seat, please.
हो गया।
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
लिफ्ट से जाते हैं यार, क्या है दिखेगा नहीं।
All in a day's work.
चलो ये आने पे जाएंगे सीधा प्लेस। यो बोल बोल कैसे आना हुआ हमारे स्ट्रीम को, आपका स्वागत है।
Let's guess where you're from. Someone needs assistance.
रास्ते पे भटक रहे थे तो लाइव देख अच्छी बात है। लाइक हो मत जाना देख के। कितना जोर से पीट रही हो स्पेस। इतना ही जोर से था क्या? वो मेरा माइक का है तो बॉस मतलब आसानी से ये पकड़ लेता है, उसका ये नॉइस कैंसिलेशन देखना पड़ेगा थोड़ा। डिस्कॉर्ड का करके रखा था, ओबीएस का शायद से नहीं है। ओबीएस की सेटिंग्स थोड़ी ठीक करनी पड़ेगी मेरे को, क्योंकि साउंड पकड़ना तो नहीं चाहिए इसको। ये वाला खत्म हो गया। कैसे चलता है? नॉइस कैंसिलेशन भी डर गए, बोले ब्लॉक नहीं करूँगा नॉइस में। वही हाँ।
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Okay. बाप रे बाप, मेरे को किसी को परेशान नहीं करना। देख लिया क्या? देख लिया तो क्या हुआ, मैं फिर भी भाग जाऊंगी इनके रेडियस से बहुत दूर। सोच ओके, क्या करना है? कॉम्पिटिटिव चैनल में प्रोटेक्टिंग। ओके, उसके पहले इसका क्या काम है मेरे पे?
There's still a long road ahead.
नहीं, इसको भी नहीं रखना, बार बार बुलाना पड़ेगा।
We can do this! Whenever you need me, I'll be there. As a dutiful maid would. Leave it all to me. I'll catch up.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Freeze! What's the hurt? Dodge this! Don't push your luck.
मैं उसको प्रोटेक्ट कर रहा हूँ तो मारने की कोशिश में खुद ही मारते मारते क्या चला।
Someone needs assistance.
Freeze!
अरे बाप रे, हाँ चालू हो गई क्या? कौन झोपड़ी के पीछे से मार रहा है भाई? इधर उधर से कौन इधर से मजा आ गया क्या भाई? कोई
Dodge this!
ओके, लास्ट वाला वाक्य इधर है।
What's the hurry?
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up. A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning. Someone needs assistance. Huh. Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me. Yeah. Yeah. Steady as stone. I'll catch up. Ooh, wonderful.
Okay.
I'll catch up. Leave it all to me.
Direct assault!
Yeah.
You're open!
Don't get frostbite.
The wrong test subject.
What's the hurry? Freeze!
Steady as stone. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was below par.
As a good knight should. Yeah.
The hunter becomes the
There's no
point
end to
my
this.
hammer.
Yeah. I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah.
Picked the wrong test subject.
क्या टाइम वेस्ट कर रही हो डेली कंप्लीट करके? अब कितनी विश है?
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
पता नहीं, देखना पड़ेगा। $5100। एक्सप्लोरेशन करो और क्वेस्ट डेली कमीशन अपने आप हो जाएंगे। ओके
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Ad Astra
ओके टाइम नहीं मिला इतना स्टार्ट करने का। पुराना वाला मतलब जो मैं पढ़ रही थी, जो बुक में पढ़ रही थी, वही अभी तक खत्म नहीं कर पाई। अगाथा क्रिस्टी की एक मर्डर मिस्ट्री पढ़ रही थी, द मर्डर ऑफ द रोजर आर्कवाइड, वही नहीं खत्म हो पाई मेरे को भी। उसको पहले खत्म करूंगा, उसके बाद ही कोई और बुक मैं लूंगी। बुक अधूरी छोड़नी मेरे को अच्छी नहीं लगती। कोई खत्म नहीं कर पाएगा अभी तक। ऑनलाइन रीड कर लिया करो। ऑनलाइन रीड से मेरे को बुक ज्यादा पसंद आती है।
I keep watch. You leave, you come.
पता नहीं कि बुक पढ़ना सैटिस्फाई करता है। लाइट नॉवल Okay, I'll try.
Someone needs assistance.
Link click. देखा है क्या? नहीं।
Steady as stone.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time. Free. Don't push your luck. Cool it. You're getting on my nerves. Dodge this.
I'll protect us. Ready, steady, go! Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would.
वाह, मेरा पूरा ये खत्म हो गया। इसको खत्म करना
Oh, so sorry. Freeze. Cool it. What's the hurry? Dodge this.
Steady as stone. Someone needs... I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me.
Push your luck. What's the hurry? Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time.
I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up.
थैंक गॉड उसकी ओपनिंग और एंडिंग सॉन्ग तो रुको एक मिनट चेक करता मैं प्लीज नहीं पता मेरे को एनिमेटेड सीरीज अब मैंने पहले ही बोला मैं एनिमेशन उतना ज़्यादा नहीं देखता तो हर एक तो नहीं देखा होगा ना थोड़े बहुत मूवीज़ देखे हैं और थोड़े बहुत सीरीज़ देखे हैं वन पीस थोड़ा ख़त्म नहीं कर पाया वन पीस एक या दो या तीन सीज़न देखे होंगे और एक जुजुत्सु काइसन देखा था और 2-3 देखा थोड़े बहुत मूवीज़ देखे ज़्यादा नहीं देखे मैंने मैं एनिमेशन से ज़्यादा ड्रामा देखता हूँ ओह मदर मिस्ट्री ओके ट्राई करूँगी आज देखने का।
Huh? This
एमी
abyss
वॉच पे
may
तो मिल ही
dropped a
जाएगा कोई भी।
talisman. Could it be a communication of
ऊपर
some
को
kind?
देखने का ट्राई करूँगी मैं।
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of
ये ट्राई
fate?
करना है एक बार
What's
वो।
that? Is it literally a fate-leaving machine?
ओके
From the horrible feeling
मैं
Paimon's
बारह
been
दोपहर
getting,
को ट्राई
those
करूँगी।
eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-leaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Kanria. Though of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Kanria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan.
वॉल क्वेस्ट में बस क्लिक करके डायलॉग्स क्लिक कर
Since
देना
no
उसको
one knows
और
where the
दूसरे
first field tiller is,
हाँ वॉल
how
क्वेस्ट
about
नहीं
we
है ना
take the
यार, कौन
information
क्वेस्ट
about the
क्लिक नहीं
statue
कर
as
रहा,
the
वॉल
starting
क्वेस्ट
point
को
for
कर
our
देख लूँगा।
investigation? Yeah,
आर्कन
that
क्वेस्ट है
tone
ना
deaf
इसलिए नहीं
bard
कर
is
रही।
too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
आर्कन क्वेस्ट करो अभी तो बस उसका पूरा मैप अनलॉक हो जाएगा। हाँ
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
don't
As long as the gods have a clear conscience
आर्कन
about it
क्वेस्ट
all,
करना
there's nothing I
मतलब
can
एक
say
एनिमे
about
की
it.
तरह ही है।
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral. Don't say anything
don't
bad
need
about the
any
Animal
spoilers.
Archon. And actually, the Animal Archon is... never mind.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the
फिर करने का
sisters.
मन ही नहीं करेगा यार।
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
I'll catch up.
Okay.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about The first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found.
Okay.
In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing?
ये सब खोल
So do
देगी
you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw
कितनी
just
आगे
yet.
स्टोरी
Like
चलती
Dane
है
said outside,
इतनी
it's for
बेकार
your own
होती
good.
जाती
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the tyrant's final fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The tyrant's final fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of
सच्ची में
storms,
सब कुछ
so they
terrifying है
referred
इसके
to it as the tyrant's final fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster.
Okay.
Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks
इतनी
anyway.
dialogue मत सुनो
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
थोड़े बहुत skip कर
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
अभी हमको जाने के
You're
लिए
also a member of the
हम-
cl-
हमको
Right.
जाना पड़ेगा
We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
Someone needs assistance.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
आज तो इसीलिए अब तो
But what is the
पता है।
Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to...
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed,
देखा बस।
Andreas died long ago. Today, It is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
ओके अब चलो टीम की मदद करते हैं और जैसे तो नहीं जा सकते इधर से जाना पड़ेगा
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Dodge this!
Steady as stone.
हाई वर्ल्ड में आपके एक बोस कोशिश कर सकती हूँ पता नहीं कर पाऊंगी कि नहीं
Leave it all to me.
पर अभी तो आर्कन क्वेस्ट कर रही हूँ तो थोड़ी देर रुकना पड़ेगा मेरा लेवल उतना ज़्यादा नहीं है मैं भी नहीं हूँ आई डोंट नो मैं कितना मदद कर पाऊंगी तुमको
Freeze! Don't get frostbite!
खुद की मदद की ज़रूरत होती है कोई तुझसे मांग रहा होगा मेरे से मदद I don't know.
There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah,
वो बोल के
let's
चला
go.
गया क्या भाई
I'm not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
कौन लुढ़ा
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods
मेरी
anyway.
आईडी से ट्राई
It's
करोगे
just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the... even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven or is he
जो भी देख
Must
रहे
I
हो गाइस,
repeat
चैनल
the
को लाइक
failings of my
कमेंट शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब
forebears?
करना, और जिसको भी मेरे
I
डिस्कॉर्ड
will
अकाउंट
tell
में मेरे
you
से बात
one
करना है
final
तो
fact.
चैनल के बायो में डिस्कॉर्ड
Huh?
लिंक है,
What's that?
तो तुम ज्वाइन कर सकते हो।
The destruction of the nation of Kanria by the gods. Well, enough.
There? What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. At the rite of dissension in Liyue. Now,
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden
हाँ, किया था
offensive
मैंने
is
टेस्ट।
very strange.
अच्छा, वो
They have surrounded
ट्राई
what I just
किया
scouted
था
out
ना?
all of Wolvendom, but I did not. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is but the Abyss Order and Boreas.
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Devalin. It's not too...
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before.
कुछ पता नहीं,
Maybe it is. Okay, be careful.
मेरे को लगा पहले और मैंने बोला ना ट्रायल पीरियड के है कि नहीं पता नहीं मेरे को, मैंने पूछा इसलिए। मैंने कोई 2 या 3 ट्राई
What's
किया
the
था,
hurry?
पता नहीं,
Dodge this!
वो एक के ऊपर ट्राई किया था। अभी जो इवेंट आया था ना,
This one will be frozen in time.
ऐसा वाला भी था। वहाँ पे 4-5 कैरेक्टर मैंने ट्राई किए, ट्राई किया था।
Cool it!
वही तो बोल रहा था, मैंने ट्राई तो किया था पर मेरे को उसका नाम नहीं देखा ठीक से मैंने, पर मेरे को लगा ऐसा ही कुछ नाम था। पहले तो मेरे को याद ही नहीं रहते कौन से है। Confusing.
I'll catch up.
चल लेती क्यों जा रही है?
Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance.
नहीं नहीं,
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
मैं सच्ची बोल रहा हूँ तो मैं किसी की आईडी नहीं यूज करता। I don't know why, but I don't feel comfortable actually. मतलब कोई भरोसा करके दे तो देगा पर मैं यूज नहीं कर पाऊंगी।
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You not welcome here!
100 plus views
The
में
wolf's
बस
wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups. You
मेरे को करना ही
claim to
नहीं।
be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled. If you serve us, we can...
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to
बाकी जो
corrupt
मर्जी-
Dvalin's mind?
नहीं नहीं
Wolves never surrender. But
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain. Bow before the abyss.
Time to clean up.
Abyssal roar.
get back.
Don't get frostbite.
Abyssal roar.
Freeze.
La 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 la.
Cool it.
Go, Barb. Go. Let's dance.
Dodge this. What's the hurry? Don't push your luck. Freeze.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Dodge this.
Leave it all to me.
The world will fall. The end is nigh.
Freeze. Oh, so sorry. Cool it. Don't push your luck. What's the hurry? Dodge this.
Steady as stone.
The end is nigh.
I'll catch up. I'll protect us.
The world will fall.
Freeze.
The world will fall. The end is nigh. The world will burn.
I must leave no stone unturned.
ओके
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will?
अभी तो यूज
No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
सच में
It disappeared again!
सच में जो मदद मांगने आया
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the
हो
trap.
सकता है
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas's mind, then lured him out
हम
under
क्या
the
कर
pretense
सकते
of...
हैं
Thank you.
उसको
In
मदद
the
तो कर
future,
देते
my
पर वो
claws
भाग गया तो हम
must
क्या
get
करें
sharper.
उसमें
You smelled danger and came
वो
here?
बोलने से पहले ही भाग गया कहीं
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller
ऐसा
is.
कौन सा बॉस है जो रियल में
Though there was indeed one human-made machine
हो सकता है
that
गेम
I
से
can
बाहर आ गया
never
हो पर ये भी हो
forget.
सकता है वो गलती से गेम के अंदर चला गया हो
It entered into my proving
सकता है।
ground by accident,
Who knows?
and I mistook it for a
तो
challenger.
भी कोई ऐसा होगा कि बारिश हुआ और बिजली
it
गिरी और
could not
वो बंदा
think.
गेम के अंदर चला गया
Only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom.
वापस को बोला गया कि गेम खत्म
I
करोगे तो ही
eventually
जाना पड़ेगा
damaged
बाहर
it
जाना
greatly
होगा।
with
तो क्या
one of
करेगा
my
उसके बाद?
attacks. Before it fell to the ground,
बहुत कुछ
it
गड़बड़ है
fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller.
Missiles. I do not know this strange word. As I said, I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans.
फिर
It
वो
could
वहीं पे ट्रैप
spin,
होके रह
leap
गया
high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was
हो सकता
stronger
है
than even many who wield vision.
No one never know कब क्या हो जाए
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
सच्ची में सोच कि
Don't
तू
know,
गेम
but
के अंदर चला गया और तुझे
did we help?
वुल्फ को मारना है
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
और तेरे पास बस
Yes,
5
I
लाइव है
smell more danger. Bigger danger.
भगवान उसको
You too. Also, be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
चेन इसको कोई जरूरत नहीं है अभी हमको इसको मारना नहीं है कोशिश भी नहीं करेंगे। वो डिपेंड करता है कैरेक्टर कौन सा है।
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
Such fair weather. Why don't we do a bit of sunny work? Oh, what sort of work is that, you ask? Well, anything that makes you feel bright and sunny, too.
Someone needs assistance. There you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success? I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom, it would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally, back then...
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the...
वो एक ही
What do
दुकान
you
लगा
mean?
सकते हैं वो परफ्यूम वाली उनको केमिस्ट्री तो अच्छी आती होगी परफ्यूम वाले दुकान परफ्यूम बनाने का काम कर सकते हैं ओ ये वाला आया था ना इवेंट उसके लिए कोई और लो उसके लिए किसी को रखना पड़ेगा मार्केटिंग करवाने के लिए ओके हम तो ये करने नहीं आए थे हायर क्यों दिखा रहा है अच्छा पहले तो लोअर दिखा रहा है उसके बाद अभी हायर दिखा रहा है इसको मानना है
This is it, right? Okay then, use your element. Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? Oh, but... what's going on?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight, let me give it a try.
भगवान हमको भी शांति दे। भगवान ने तेरे को शांति दी है कि नहीं?
Done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all of the ruin guards today are
Prototype?
as the Abyss Order, and if the limbs of Osiris and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No. I'll go.
Huh?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the... No matter where we may hide it, they will find it.
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet.
पूछ
To
क्या
avoid
था
any
भगवान
further
से?
repercussions,
जल्दी जाके
we
पूछ
can't
क्या
have the church get involved.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! What?
To the Seven, let's go back to those ruins and destroy... I'll make sure it doesn't...
भी नहीं है भगवान का नंबर नहीं। एक काम कर तू मंदिर में जाके 100 साल तक तपस्या कर, ठीक है? उसके बाद भगवान खुद आ जाएंगे तेरे सामने और उसके बाद फिर से मेरे को बता दे, ठीक है?
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
नहीं यार, पहले लोग बोलते थे कि पुराने जो लोग तपस्वी होते हैं वो लोग कभी लुढ़कते नहीं है। वो लोग 500-600 सालों तक जिंदा रहते हैं। आयो तू भी रह जाएगा जिंदा। फिर इतिहास के पन्नों पे तेरा भी नाम सुनहरे अक्षरों में लिखा जाएगा।
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That are the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go. And remember to be on your guard.
हाँ, यहाँ पे तो सीढ़ियाँ ही टूटी हुई है। मजाक कर रहे हो क्या? अभी इसमें से उड़ के भी जाना है हमको। देखो, गए लुढ़क गए हम गए नीचे। हाँ पता है, ये लिखा जाएगा गोल्डन पेन से।
Looks
Thank
like
God,
we're
at
here.
least मिल गई।
An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a
scary
scary
place.
place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald.
पाइमॉन ना
It's here.
बहुत नौटंकी करती है ये। You sense it.
You sense
फिर से
correctly.
इसको मारना।
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsmith, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me.
थोड़ी देर बाद आता।
Then we are the same. We're both
नहीं लुढ़क नहीं
dangerous.
जाऊंगा। जाओ जाओ
But
तुम जाओ।
dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Dodge this! Ah!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Freeze!
Let the show begin.
Oh shit। इसके बारे में तो मैंने सोचा ही।
Steady as stone.
एक करके इनको मारना पड़ेगा। इसके बाद ही बहुत बड़ा यार।
I must leave no stone unturned.
Cool it! This way it will be frozen in time. Dodge this! I taste blood.
अब तू बाकी है।
Ready, steady, go!
Cool it!
Go, Barbara, go!
Leave it all to me. I'll catch up.
I'll protect us.
So sorry. Freeze. Dodge this.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Let's dance.
Grant me you. The end is nigh.
Freeze.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid will.
Will come. Surging tide. The world will fall. The
I'll
end
protect us.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
surging tide.
Leave it all to me.
The end will come.
Let the show begin. Go, Barbara, go!
The end.
Dodge this.
Surging tide. The end will come.
I taste blood.
The world will fall. The abyss.
Program will work to play. Bye. Okay. Yes. Hi.
Hey! Could that be?
Lumine.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald. Your brother? And the Abyss?
Lumine. Why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh. Your brother? Knows...
Ether, we meet again.
What's going on here? Date?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Ether.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsliff was the Twilight Sword,
one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
ये बहुत सैड लगता है यार, ये इतनी कोशिश कर रही थी अपने भाई को ढूंढने के लिए, but
We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. That's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Oh, well then, let's go. First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince. It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show him what you're made of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Okay. काइंड ऑफ मेरे को नहीं पता कि मेरे को क्यों बुरा लग रहा है, बट आई फील सैड. I don't know why.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all Ooh, Paimon supports that idea. Just the thought of it's so satisfying. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next... Paimon doesn't think... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Let's see what she has to say.
Okay. Okay, अभी से आना पड़ेगा.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask,
मैं swan
how
नहीं
do
हूँ.
we get into Inazuma?
I'm not a swan.
Oh.
Swag.
So that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and after I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supply soon ran out, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, A new beginning
तैयारी
found
हो
me.
रही है हाँ
Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? What?
Well, because everything is...
Kanjo Commission? What?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to... You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue.
Okay.
Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
You're right! Paimon sure Beto of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew
पाइमन
is
सबके
super
लिए
strong.
excited हो जाती है
But
सब चीजों में
Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
pivot attack
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyun Stone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beto.
okay let's find him कहाँ मिल सकते हैं वो यहीं जाना पड़ेगा बाप रे बाप ये कहाँ जाके बैठे हैं मिडिल ऑफ द
Someone needs assistance.
I'll
catch up.
अब यहाँ से जाओ कैसे ऊपर जाके फ्लाई करना पड़ेगा तोड़ लेते हैं सॉरी हमको नहीं करनी मारी थी I don't like to fight it बनना है। हमको बस शांत पूर्ण ये ऊपर जाना है हमको। Okay. Okay. इस जहाज़ पे जाने की मेरी इच्छा बहुत दिनों से पहले थी, क्योंकि मेरे को बहुत बहुत वो पायरेट वाला जहाज़ की तरह लग रहा था पुराना एक। So good. मतलब every details of it is truly amazing. चाहने वाले कुछ अच्छा करते हैं कि नहीं पता नहीं, पर ड्रामास और गेम्स अच्छे बनाते हैं। I really appreciate it. Yo, I'm back. Welcome back. बाप रे बाप। वीडियो पार्ट 8.5 किया है। मेरे को जो एक के बाद एक दिखा कोई उस नहीं सब है, कोई नहीं लुट रहा, कोई भी नहीं लुट रहा, एक भी नहीं। हमने सब मैनेज कर लिया। Give 3 potions on me.
The sound of the
हुआ अब इसको क्या चाहिए?
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail!
आपको अपनी ही सब्सक्राइबर्स को लुढ़का था। मैंने कहा किसको लुढ़काया? मैंने किसी को नहीं लुढ़काया। अब जिसको देखना है वो देखेगा, जिसको नहीं देखना है वो नहीं देखेगा। What can I do actually? क्या हो गया? कौन गरम हो रही?
Our stock of herbs is running a bit low.
हर क्रिमिनल एक। हाँ भाई। हम क्या कर रहे हैं? हम कुछ भी तो नहीं कर रहे हैं।
What a beautiful home.
मोना मोना इजुमा पे जा पाओगे मोना? मेरे को क्या मालूम। नहीं बोर तो नहीं हुआ, ठीक ही है, पर मेरे को नींद आ रही है, पता नहीं क्यों। नहाने के बाद यही होता है यार, ठंडी ठंडी हवा लगती है तो नींद आने लगती है। एक और है क्या ऊपर? ओके, ऊपर कौन है? ऊपर कैसे जाऊं? चढ़ना पड़ेगा क्या?
The waves are as calm as always.
I wonder what's going on.
Back. खंबा का डब्बा शर्टों पे खंबा सही है। वो तो हम कर लेंगे।
All clear as far as the eye can see.
ये तो उल्टा हो गया। अरे हीरो मत। हम तो खुद दम है।
All clear as far as the eye can see.
चढ़ गई मैं फाइनली। भाई ये तो मुंह फुला रहा है। तो वहां पे कहाँ जाना है? ये शिप नहीं जाएगी क्या? मेरे को तो लगा यही बोलूंगा और यही चालू कर लेंगे। हाँ इस लड़की के सर पे चढ़ूंगा मैं। हो गया और एक बात किया।
I'll catch up.
ओके मुबारक क्या मुबारक हो। चलो इसी बात पे पार्टी दो। किस बात की पार्टी। हम नहीं देने वाले कोई पार्टी वार्टी, हमारे पास पैसे ही नहीं है। हम खुद भिखा दिया। अरे यार फिर से फिर से ऐसे उठना पड़ेगा क्या। अरे बे फिर से यहाँ से कोई पॉइंट नहीं है। फिर से वहां जाना पड़ेगा यार। वो आसान रास्ता है तो बता दो। नहीं यार मेरे को ये करना। आर्कन क्वेस्ट है ना ये। भगवान भगवान हाँ वही तो। अबे किया तो फिर से क्या। टेलीपोर्टर किधर है इधर। नेविगेशन दिखा रहा है और टेलीपोर्टर किधर है। मैं अब तक ये क्वेस्ट कर रहा था सीरियसली। मैं गलती से वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट में चला गया। अरे वहाँ पे इतने सारे ये दिखा रहे थे ना क्वेश्चन मार्क्स, तो मैं बहुत कंफ्यूज हो गया कि मेरे को कौन करना है। I'm just confused. Oh God, help me. भगवान को आना पड़ेगा मेरी मदद के लिए। वही कर रही थी वो गलती से। I just यार भूख लग रही है बहुत, लगता है खाने जाना पड़ेगा। Look for the object in this area.
Sound of the
Look.
ocean waves.
इतनी बड़ी
Oh, if it
गलती।
isn't the traveler in Paimon. I knew you guys would come.
हाँ हाँ इतनी बड़ी गलती
Paimon? What
क्या
a
फांसी
fascinating
दे
being.
दोगे इसके लिए मेरे को
You two give off not
इतनी
only
बड़ी
the
गलती
essence
तो
of
हो गई
wind and
मेरे से
earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that
हो
gives
गया
our
मेरे
encounter
को
meaning.
भी लग रही है पर यार क्या प्रॉब्लम मुसीबत है मम्मी भी घर पे नहीं है खुद को कुछ बनाना पड़ेगा
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. I prefer other means of entertainment. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also,
खाने
just
का
to
नाम बंद
clarify,
कर लेना
by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. You must be feeling... And with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can...
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Okay.
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional... Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament...
You just want her to take part in your tournament!
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall...
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want...
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament...
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Okay. Oh god, yeah.
Someone needs assistance.
Excellent. Hello. बॉस फाइट करो. यार मेरे को टूर्नामेंट एरिया पे जाना है अभी.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned. Hello, are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament
मैं भी
out
चलता
there.
हूँ अब बाय. Okay.
What? You?
Bye bye.
Nonsense. Have you been
मैं भी
living under
चला
a rock?
जाऊँगा अभी घर
It's
से
been
मैं.
going on for years. There were plenty of competitors
चला
when I took
जाऊँगी.
part. Not to
यार
mention,
ये
I've
हिंदी
helped
का
the
मेरा
Millivith catch
थोड़ा
treasure
गड़बड़
hoarders
होता है
before.
यार.
There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And hand them over to the Millivith. I received quite the commendation.
मैं नहीं आऊँगा पर. Okay.
But for us, alright,
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Okay, और लोग से बात करनी है.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills.
Always
That's
welcome.
what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled.
Bye-bye.
Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created the Lingshan clan. It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show your...
But here we are, having recently though,
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise...
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts...
See you in the arena.
Okay. और एक से बात करनी है।
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Class? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most. No. It's not about what I wanted. I know how that sounds, but I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in.
ऐसे दिखा रहे हैं कि ये लोग बहुत मतलब बड़े तोपे टाइप के।
We're up against an inflated ego. Some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu class.
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament.
Boss fight करने में मदद चाहिए मेरे को। सब सुनकर हक्के बक्के रह गए। हाँ वही तो।
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osail, so that's one. Do you have any others?
अभी ठीक है?
Yeah, and also a dragon too. But
whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long... Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking of even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, all right, it's showtime!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Okay.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero.
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, so come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary.
All right.
Okay, वाला हो जाए तो आज इसके लिए बंद करना पड़ेगा stream.
All right then. A lot of competitors came, and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. Well, for one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking.
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you very well. Show me that you are ready.
All right, that's enough
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark. I do not doubt your ability.
Relax. My girl's at the.
Okay, fall.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. Pretty good. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Bye-bye. मैं भी जाकर खाना खाऊंगा.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that map?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome.
Wow! Now,
if you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't... So don't get...
Okay.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need...
It's you! I
Let's
myself...
skip Raul.
Why, yes. I faltered for... But given my stature, I'm sure...
It's okay. I'm going out. आज के लिए यही तक था. फिर मिलते हैं शाम को. Bye bye. See you. Bye bye.